you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
Okay, for this video we're going to look at calculating the mean. The mean is your final example of an average. We've had three averages: the median, the mode, and now the mean. To calculate the mean, you first get the total sum of all of the numbers, so you add all of the numbers up, and then you divide that total by how many numbers there are in the list. So let's look at that with an example. We have 1, 4, 2, 5, and 7. So the first thing we do is we get the total of these, so we add them up. 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7, and this comes to 19. So the total sum of all the numbers is 19, and we need to divide this, the total sum 19, by how many numbers there are. Well, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers altogether, so we divide 19 by 5, and on a calculator that would come out as 3.8, which is the answer to the mean. Now you need to be careful here with how you type this in on a calculator. If you do it exactly as I've done here and add up the total first and then divide, you'll get it completely correct with 3.8. However, it's not uncommon for people to make a mistake here and do this. They write 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7, so they're doing the total, then hit divide, and then divide by 5 because there's 5 numbers, and then type all of that into a calculator, then press equals. If you do that, you'll end up with 13.4, which is not the answer. The answer was 3.8. The reason for that is the calculator, if you type all this in as one step, will do the 7 divided by 5 bit first because of BODMAS. It will do the division and then do all of the additions at the end. This is wrong. What you must make sure you do is add up all of the numbers first. Once you get to the 7, then press equals and get your total, then divide that total by 5. If you do it this way around, you'll get the wrong answer. Now, one thing to realise is 13.4 as an answer doesn't look like the average of these numbers. In fact, it's much bigger than all of these numbers. So hopefully, if you do make this mistake, you'll realise it too and go back and change what you've done. Okay, here's 5 questions for you to have a go at. Calculate the mean for each of them and round your answer to 1 decimal place. Once you've done that, press play again and I'll take you through the answers. Okay, here are the answers then. For this first question, when you add up the numbers, you should have got 53, and when you do 53 divided by 5, because that's how many numbers there are, you would end up with 10.6. For this next question, when you add them all up, you should get 22. You divide 22 by 5, and you get 4.4. For this next one, they add up to 20, and we're dividing that by 3. And when you round that to 1 decimal place, you get 6.7. And then for the next one, we end up with 19. When you add them up, there's 5 numbers, so we divide by 5, just like our example, 3.8. And this final one at the bottom, when you add them up, you get 20. And when you divide 20 by 5, because there's 5 numbers, you get 4.